Oh, you do that also?
Yeah, you need to see the spike in the volume, then you know like when it starts. Okay. So you're cropping, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi everyone, this is Nicole Chan and I'm a property consultant. Welcome back to my channel. So recently we are seeing more young Singaporeans entering the private housing market nowadays. So today I've invited Daniel Heng, a financial advisor who recently just bought a 1.27 million property just last year at a young age of 25. So as a context, Daniel, you bought a one bedder at Orchard Sophia last year in August, right? Yeah. So maybe do you mind sharing a bit more on like why you got the property?
Okay, so I think one of the biggest reasons is like we just all need somewhere to stay. And then like my mom has been hinting for me to move out. So I think buying a property is something like most people have to end up doing in Singapore. Yeah, so just for one stay lor.
For one stay. So is there a reason why you got Orchard Sophia like in the CCR area as opposed to like were you open to like exploring like OCR area, RCR areas?
So actually I went to view quite a few I view RCR, OCR and CCR. I viewed both new launch and resale. So I realized like I rented a place with my friend actually that time in that same area at Sophia Road there. And I had a lot of fun, like we enjoyed the place, I liked the place. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with my friends. So I just like even though like I saw from the statistics that all the property consultants show me, like you know, you can ask Beijing, usually like OCR and RCR tend to make more money. Yeah, but like for me like I still just couldn't imagine staying there. And then for me like getting stuck in traffic jam every morning is very annoying, and I go to work every day, like 7 days a week. So I just cannot imagine like, wow, I drive through 3 expressway in the morning, then I stuck in the jam lor. But here is 8 minutes from my office, no jam, no expressway. So I'm like, location not bad lor.
And you rarely take MRT also lah, is it?
I also think because I was thinking like my friends wanna come over. Then if I stay somewhere Ulu, then I mean if I stay somewhere really Ulu, like, I don't think they want to visit me lor.
Okay, very considerate of you also.
As in I'm a people person, so I like my friends so I want them to come visit like I want to host them So if it's very Ulu, it's very hard. So I have another colleague also that stays like somewhere in Jervois and he stay like Jervois, I don't know.
Oh, Jervois.
Yeah, but he stay like there like quite like we always go to his house so it's quite fun. Even though his one is even more Ulu, like not even near MRT. It's just cause it's like Orchard or Tengling, so everyone is just like okay. Then we always still go. So I think like that's the purpose law, is like to have people over and then to have own place to stay and get ready.
Okay. And in terms of like Orchard Sophia, the layout, was there a reason why you purchased?
Yeah, okay, so I went to see quite a few layouts. So for one bedroom, I mean I only need one bedroom because living room hosts people, bedroom I sleep and sit. I don't study at home, so I don't work at home. Everything goes to office. So yeah, one bedroom is enough for me. Then after that for the layout, like I saw a few square layouts and I also saw some like long rectangle layouts. So I remember I saw this place like 500 plus square feet. But it was a square layout and actually it just feels very small, like very claustrophobic, even though it's 500 square feet. And then on the other hand, like Orchard Sophia felt very long. I think it's just because of the shape of the place. So I feel that I realized I think that is quite important, like having somewhere that feels like spacious. And then at the same time also the second thing to remember is I must add mirrors for the interior design. Yeah, it makes it feel bigger Yeah, then they must consider because you want to do those big panel mirror. If you stay on a high floor, they can't get the mirror up, so show flat will look like one piece of mirror, but cannot.
Okay, so is that the reason why you got like a low floor also?
No, I'm just hoping it'll be more convenient but should be same.
But you got a first floor, right?
Yes. Yeah, so the logic for that was also because so as you can tell, I make most decisions based on logic. So I hope my logic got flawed, but if anyone want to give me some ideas about the logic, sure, I'm very open. So anyway, so the reason is because Orchard Sophia is beside Istana, and Istana has a height limit, so you can't stay very high. And my mom's place is actually quite high up so I feel that in terms of views, I'm really it's not bad. But I don't want to pay the premium for a higher floor. I wouldn't mind just taking the cheapest and stay at the lowest floor. Because for me, it's I also want the ease of exiting in the future, and I feel that if I can exit cheaper than all my neighbors, and it makes it easier for me to exit Yeah, I feel that liquidity is more important, so the ability to exit. Yeah, then I feel like low floor is fine to me Yeah, of course there was also concerns about cockroach or that's what the property agent asked me whether I want to consider go higher floor. But for me, I felt firstly I don't use the balcony because I'm a very warm person, so I like to aircon. So I probably would track the whole balcony. Yeah, so then and I don't cook. Me and my partner both cannot cook. So Yeah, so most likely we should have less kasa problem. Plus I have 2 cats, so they will catch all the insects. In my room, right, so like every time got insect or what come, they'll play with it. So it die very fast. You know, then
the insect die already.
Yeah, really. Yeah, they just play until it die. Then, yeah, really.
Then you must bring your cats over to Orchard Sophia.
Yeah, they will come. Yeah.
Okay, so you bought this property mainly for own stay right? Yeah, I think it's very important as a property consultant for us to really tailor our recommendations based on what the client wants. And in your case, it was quite clear that you're buying it for own stay rather than for investment, because I think we had this conversation like last week, right? That if you are looking for maybe an investment, then or like looking for something that will have higher capital appreciation, then perhaps you'll be looking at maybe OCR and RCR area rather than Orchard Sophia, which is like CCR area when maybe the capital appreciation might be a bit limited lah.
Yeah, so I think the nice thing is that most of the property consultants I met now are very professional. So like actually at the start I didn't know what I wanted. So they just brought me to see I think more. That helped me a lot because it made me feel like at least I got consider. So I saw OCR, I saw RCR, then at least I got see like can I imagine staying here? And then also I see the price trend and stuff, and I see like is this something that I feel like is a good investment versus like Orchard Sophia. So I knew of the risk but somehow I still feel like I just couldn't imagine staying the other locations for now.
Okay, so let's move on to the next segment on finances, right? So let's break down on your down payment and how much cash you have to pay upfront. So this is for people who are interested to maybe purchase a 1.3 million property. How much of cash do they need to prepare upfront?
Okay, so anyway, all the property transactions are online, so nothing to help.
Yeah.
So anyway, the process for me was the first 5% you have to put at the start. Then after that, you have to put the buy stamp duty. Then after that, so for me the 5% was I think around 60 plus K. Then the buy stamp duty was 35 plus 35K. Then after that, then the next 15%, which was 190K, and then remaining 5%, which was like 60 plus K.
The foundation built already?
No.
At Orchard Sophia? Oh.
So I'm waiting.
So haven't paid the 5% yet?
Yeah, I put that 60K into like some financial instrument, so I wait.
Okay. So total, and then your legal fee around
2888, I remember.
Wow, very hot the number.
Yeah, no, but after that, even though we can get a bit cheaper but marginal So,
Okay, so total is around how much? 300K?
Yeah, 354, I think 680.
Okay.
Something like that, I cannot remember. I can calculate that.
Yeah. Okay, sure, the screen. Okay, can. Okay, so you around 300 over K. How do you afford your down payment? Like, do you have to save up a lot throughout the years? Like,
yeah. So like last time I worked, right? Every month I just invest the surplus lah.
Since when did you start working?
3.5 years ago. Yeah. So quite long already. So I've been saving up my surplus. Then some of it is like in disciplined long-term investment. Some of it is like liquid, like I just put in the market first lah. So the market went up quite a lot. My portfolio became a bit too big in equities. Then I thought like okay just nice I can take out. And initially my plan was actually to be financially free first. Like I was aiming for that first, then buy property. But what I realized was that like the property price increased faster. So last time I used to view properties that are all less than 1 million. I was like, okay, you can buy 1 million less than 1 million. Now there's no 1 million less than 1 million already. Like even in like the landlord area, right? That we're gonna see later. So I realized that the property price increased faster than the savings rate is like quite similar. So I was like, it's not so easy to buy a property. Yeah, and I was thinking that like okay, at most I was gonna buy like I was spend a bit more time saving up than purchase. But as I was viewing property, I happened to bring my mom to go and see. Then she was like, oh actually I can get 100K. And I was like, okay like if you let me, I can buy earlier, then I can get it over and done with. So I was thinking, and then there was the time she started hinting for me to move out So anyway, so I decided, okay, I just go ahead first, then I'll repay her Cause I know like I have I can more or less predict my income so like, I know like when I can pay her back and stuff. Then she was okay with it, okay, then we'll just settle first
You're repaying back with interest also
yeah. I just have to pay back very fast We'll see about that,
Okay, but do you feel like you were overstretching your budget?
No So the biggest problem is the down payment for my side. Yeah, because like not work so long or not have so much cash. But your monthly is okay because like for me it's like I function like a business, so I have multiple streams of income. So actually like it's generally more or less stable. Plus I have fixed expenses, which like I choose to take up. I can just eliminate those fixed expenses if I want to. So if I find it too tight, I just eliminate all my fixed expenses.
Okay, so why do you feel that you want to enter the property market now rather than maybe in the future?
Yes. Okay. So I think one of the reasons is because of like the price of property just consistently increasing. Like I think I met quite a few, like I remember some director came down and shared like his views about the market and how like the market would slowly decline towards the end of 2023 or the end of 2024. But I mean generally the trend is consistently increasing lah. So I just wanted to more or less like get it over and done with, I don't have to think about it.
And lock in today's prices lah.
Yeah,
which is true lah, because later we are going rental mansion, right? And then rental mansion's prices is around 2.3k PSM, and that is actually pretty high. It's like for an OCR area, right? This used to be like the RCR prices, like for example the Busu Grand. So honestly, yeah, I get what you mean lah by locking in today's prices lah.
Yeah, so yeah lor, I think that way. I mean, you can talk to your property consultant about exit strategies also, but basically like, let's say I enter at this price. I mean, in 3 years time, if let's say I want to move to OCR or RCR, actually I can use the same budget to move to OCR or RCR, the same 1+ million. So I realized that just getting the initial down payment over and done with is like the most difficult part. I think.
Okay, so on this part, since we're talking about exit strategy, right? Are you planning to hold and then stay, or are you planning to like maybe subsale in 3 years, or are you looking maybe to like purchase and then rent it out?
Yeah, so if subsale in 3 years, like the property price really increased a lot, I think that's definitely a consideration. But I think the main aim for me was to hold and stay. So it wasn't to hold and rent it out. So
yeah, because you were saying that you bought this area at Dhoby Ghaut because you wanted somewhere central, right, convenient for your associates, friends together, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So I guess it makes sense for you to hold, like buy and hold, and then like stay for a few years, then resell.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So that was the aim, or maybe 5, maybe even 10 years to stay there. See how. Yeah.
Okay. I think previously we were doing some calculations, right? So after taking into account of like your interest costs, your property taxes, agent fee, buyer stamp duty, legal fees, etc., right? In order for you to break even, we're looking at around 3.1k PSF for exit lah.
Yeah. So we'll see if we ever hit that. I guess, I mean, if you want to make like an even more financially sound decision, you should know the exit price, like exactly what is it, and see how realistically you can hit the exit price or not. Yeah, because it is very realistic for you to hit the exit price, and it makes a lot of sense to buy. Yeah.
I guess so lah. So, I mean, my take is that, Jayden at OCR area was still at 2.8k PSF. So I guess we are looking at CCR area as a possibility. There might be a chance that it will increase to around 3.1k PSF.
Yeah, from what I heard at the property side, they say things like the Orchard area will get redeveloped. They also say like because it's one of the lowest quantum in the CCR area. Okay. So lowest quantum and like price lah. So that's why like the ability for the price increase is the highest chance really. Yeah. So all of those factors, came in. That's why I was like, seems okay. Oh, and then down the road, like just at the turning point, there is also what's the place called? Peace Center. Peace
Center is developing.
Yeah, correct.
I know.
They signed it, just that it's not built yet. And then I think that will turn into a mixed development, right? I think, or down the road will be turned into a mixed development.
Yeah, new launch lah. Yeah, but I understand that it's honestly a distance away lah.
Yeah, so a lot of factors. So honestly, I'm not very sure. So I'm not very hopeful lah. I'll just like leave it as it is. But if you ever want to like find a really really good exit strategy, please find the exact price that you're supposed to get, and after that check how likely you can hit it lah.
Consult your property agent and get a professional advice on that.
Yes.
So I think it's important for you to kind of have an exit strategy in mind before you kind of enter and purchase a property. So that will kind of give you a lot of safety.
Yeah. Yay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks Daniel for coming over.
Yay.
Bye!